Hey fellas, it's Jaffe. It is actually 1:30 in the morning here in San Diego. It is March 10th, and the new God of War comic just dropped. This is from Dark Horse. It looks great. I've heard a lot about it. It's set between God of War 3 and the new God of War 2018. So I don't know what it's about, but it's my boy Kratos. I like that he's got the nice beard, not the crazy Cory Barlog, what you doing, Cory Barlog beard. But I'm going to read it right now, and then I'm going to come back to you, which to you will be like, instant, like when you anesthesia, which is like time travel. It doesn't matter. It's a totally different topic. We should talk about it sometime. I'm going to read this. I'll be right back, and I'm going to tell you my thoughts. Issue 1 from Dark Horse, God of War, Fallen God. What do I think? I'll let you know in a sec. I just want to tell you, I was just starting to read it, and I read this first word balloon where Kratos says, if I am to be cursed to deathless misery, then at least I can rid myself of you. And it was like, oh my God, that's a character I created with a team, of course, with a lot of other people. It's Charlie's character and Corey's character and Shannon and Tim's character, but I certainly think of him also as my character that I created, and he's in the medium that I have loved my whole life. I know you can't see it because it's dark back there, but I mean, these are all, not all, I got a bunch more in the closet, but I mean, these are, look, I mean, these are comics I grew up with. These are like from when I was a little fucking, oh, this comic's great. I'll tell you about it later. But I mean, these are these smell so good. These, the fact that there's a character I worked on and had a meaningful, contribution to. And he's in a comic book now, and he's in this cool fucking panel shooting fire or some such shit out of his goddamn hands. That's pretty fucking cool. Okay, I'm going to read the comic now, but I wanted to share. Okay, here we go. Let me read this goddamn thing. I wish we could read it together, but go get a copy. Get a goddamn copy. It's $3.99. Maybe we'll do a book club or something tomorrow. All right. Okay, so I just finished it. Okay, well, there's some... Okay, here's what I say. Let me give you the non-spoiler version first. I mean, it's really short. I dropped $4 on this thing. And I get, comics, they're not in the best place right now. I mean, they're doing better, actually, as a business, but it's 20 pages. I mean, I literally blazed through this in like 7 minutes. I mean, this was a fast fucking read, man. This went quick, and it didn't go quick because it was great. It went quick because there wasn't really much there. So that's weird. It feels way overpriced. I mean, $4, and it's character I fucking, was key in creating, and I'm still like, I don't know. But okay, so that's, overall though, it's got some cool moments. I'll talk about those in just a second. It doesn't seem worth $4 unless you're a hardcore Kratos fan. I'd wait till this, Comixology or Dark Horse, they drop their prices 3, 4, 5 months after it ships to like 99 cents. That feels more appropriate. But anyway, certainly for a digital comic. Overall, what's really cool about it, and I haven't read, I know there were some God of War comics Dark Horse did for the 2018 character with Atreus and Kratos the Beard. I didn't read those, but this is the first time I've read a comic where it's actually, quote, my Kratos, the one that I really remember and, love, that I have great affection for. Although it's the same character, I know, but, And it was really interesting to sort of, for the first time, get his internal monologue. Like, I've not read any of the novels or anything. So this is really my first time experiencing anyone really writing about Kratos's internal thoughts. And it's like, on one hand, you'd be like, is he just this thoughtless brute who barely, he's like, oh, it's like a shark, or like the Hulk who barely thinks at all. But it's interesting. I like seeing that side of Kratos, this sort of internal monologue. So I liked that. I really thought it was cool. The whole plot of issue 1, here's some spoilers, is at first I didn't know, I thought he was shooting fire or something. What he's doing, and I don't know if they explain it in issue 2 or 3 or whatever, is he's throwing the blades of chaos away. Like, he's like, I can't die, but fuck it, I want these blades out of my life. And at least when we did God of War 1 and 2, he couldn't just take them off. They were kind of tied to him forever. But maybe they're doing it metaphorically in terms of the chains or a metaphor. Because what's cool about this is he does take them and throws them away. But every time he wakes up, this is really clever. I like this. Every time he wakes up, the blades are back. So I'm not going to show you too much, but here he is. He throws them away. He goes to sleep, and he wakes up and boom, like he can never get rid of the blades. So he literally is wandering the earth, and he winds up in Egypt, trying to stay awake forever, because he knows if he succumbs to sleep and wakes up, the blades will just be back. And he starts losing his mind, and animals start talking to him and stuff. And there's all this stuff about prophecy and how he's supposed to come to Egypt. And so there's some cool stuff in this story, but it's almost, and I like that. And I love this blade idea. I love the fact that the blades almost are like this cursed object that, you can't get rid of. It's like, what was that movie from Raimi, Drag Me to Hell with the button or something, from the woman in the bank, the old woman in the bank, the gypsy lady. It's like the blades are these cursed objects that's like, man, you will never be without these. You cannot throw them away. When you wake up, they will always be there. I think that's awesome. And I think it's awesome he's going to Egypt and he winds up in Egypt. And I think it's really creepy these animals are talking to him. It's good stuff. There's a lot of good stuff in this comic. It's just really short, and it almost feels like maybe it's better to wait, for the graphic novel than actually drop full price on this thing. But it is cool. I love seeing the art. I love seeing Kratos in a different light. I love seeing him in a different location. Let me get this off my screen, because I really don't want to. I'm not looking to fuck these people. You should buy your comics for sure. Let me move this. Is that the one? Well, this is from an earlier video I made, but there's some babies up there. Don't worry about it. I thought this was it was cool in a lot of ways. It just feels like it ain't worth $3-4. But it's kind of a neat start, Look at this. Some of the art's pretty cool. It's not great art. Like, it doesn't feel like, it's not like you're looking at Alex Ross art, but it is. I like seeing Kratos in these very comic booky poses. That's really fucking cool. To sort of see him in that light. Yeah, it's cool, man. I mean, I'm going to wait for the graphic novel, and I'm going to read the whole thing, but I don't think I'll be buying another $4 issue. I mean, these are the pages right here at the bottom. It literally is like a cover, a bit of a title page, and then these are your pages down here. And before you know it, the story's over. So not worth $4, but kind of a cool start. This is God of War Fallen God is what it's called. Wait for the graphic novel. That's what I would suggest. Or wait for the collected trade paperback. All right. See ya. Bye.